Smash. Oh, hey, looks like we're transitioning into the first game. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into this. Wow. And Queen Nai is going ham right now. You're not kidding about ITA being a really experienced player because right now they look virtually unscathed. They are doing really well.
Oh, shoot, yeah, no, but the Isaiah is picking up the pace, though. Some nice strings coming out there on the cannon. But beautiful D-Light NSA coming out from Ida here to get some of that damage back. Now probably looking for a KO.
Ooh, nice. Going super deep, trying to get the edge guard, not going to find it. The reversal upset going to put ITA in a good spot, getting him back on the stage. And both players at red, Nyjah, I think, is like a little bit healthier, but she finds that first stock. She gets the first strike, and of course, we're going to see her juggle those weapons, making sure that her opponent has to come in, deal with this problem empty-handed. Oh, he got a weapon pretty quickly. I don't blame him for just like running away. That's probably what I would do too.
Yeah, and going on the Katars now, which is going to be a great weapon here to try and build some kind of lead, because the Katars have massive potential to get reads, and you see one right there catching that dodge, and this is a lot of damage very, very quickly. We can see this Isaiah going down into the orange.
Wow! And the Gimp, yes! Beautiful snipe coming from ITA. 2 stocks up. Honestly, it was so close at the start of this, and they really, really ran away on that second stock. God, that was a good play. Nice.
Absolutely, and we see another read coming out on that spear. Just more and more damage coming out. Beautiful Sarah as well. Ida is on an absolute roll right now. It was looking shaky for a little bit. Clous was able to get some massive strings onto him, but it's looking like Ida has caught up here, and he's not falling.
Oh my god!
And there it is! The sweep to finish off the first game here.
Yeah, Klaus's Isaiah had a really good start. I really liked that he went super deep into the blast zone trying to catch that first stock there. But as soon as Queen Nai, as soon as she made it back, she was like, "Oh, I almost died," and then she just literally was like, "I'll just never make another mistake." Like, and you were saying that ITA is like one of the best Queen Nais in the business, if not the best. And good lord, was it just on full display just now? I think Clous was playing really well, but man, that was tough.
Maybe not one of the best in the business, but you know, I'm not going to disrespect my man's skill on the Nai, because it is looking absolutely great right now. And yeah, for sure, they have. I think I didn't see it, but I think they might have a level 99. Actually, I have an old screenshot pulled up from 7 days ago, where they were at level 90, which is quite crazy. That's a lot of time. For anyone here that might not be too familiar with Brawlhalla. That is probably hundreds of hours on the same legend.
All right, let's see if Clous can figure something out for this game 2 here. So far, Queen Nai still kind of in the driver's seat. Not super far out of this yet. I mean, he's at red, but she is in yellow. So he's not super far out. He's got a lot of pressure trying to trap her at the ledge. But ITA's movement has been really, really stellar so far from what I've seen.
Yeah, 100%. But then again, you know, we're actually going to see that KO coming out quite soon. But, you know, one of the great things about the best out of 5 format is that between every single game, you know, how you have a little bit of an opportunity to bounce back and think about what you're doing in these games. And it looks like Clous might have came back a little bit stronger, but we're seeing exactly what we saw the last time around side. We're seeing Clous putting up a great fight in the first stock, and then Ida quickly adapting and really right now giving Clous a hard time.
No resources left, but he makes it back with the dive kick, just barely. And again, Clous, he starts strong, but maybe ITA is just like a more momentum-heavy player, because here we are again, 1 or 2 exchanges away from going 2 stocks up, and there it is! Great coverage on the corner there. You see Clous trying to stall, trying to hang out on the wall, and just try to bait ITA into something, but the range of that spear really came in handy, and Queen Nai once again 2 stocks up.
I feel like momentum-heavy player really resonates very well with Ida here, because you can see that as soon as Ida gets 1 hit, he's gonna have a pretty easy time getting 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. He just keeps going, and he's really, really good at getting, you know, getting something going for him, and then just riding that wave.
Man, Clous is really, really struggling, trying to find a way to take the stock, overextending, makes it back to the wall, but that gift from Queen Nai is going to be a second 3 stock But I think that Clous had a lot of fight in him. I saw some nifty tricks there. I like that he like threw the weapons down just to give himself a landing spot and then caught them and like kept the battle going. Like that was something you had to be like pretty precise on because if you whiff that, now you're stuck landing and you don't have a weapon. So really smart attempt right there. But yeah, ITA was just really really scary. I think it's really tough to get off the corner there. You saw Clous hanging on the wall, just trying to slide down, trying to like bait stuff out, but like he was just getting outranged, and you saw him getting a little aggressive too. I think one thing that might have happened for Clous is he'll start off really good, and then it looks like he'll focus and be like, okay, how do I actually like get the kill? And that's when it looks like he starts to kind of like flounder a little bit because every time he got in that position where like he might get a kill and he'll whiff something, he might overextend and like try to force it to happen. But ITA was just like, oh cool, you're getting a little greedy, and then ITA is finding more punishes, and this helps with a player that's good at like building momentum and like snowballing because that made it really tough for Queen Nigel to actually like die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you have to keep in mind, cannon is a very momentum-heavy weapon. You're gonna want to make some massive strings, and you're gonna want to be able to get a lot of damage in a short time. And it looks like so far, Ida, he's just winning that game. He's been able to one up Cloud so far in this game. So, I would expect that maybe Clous wanted to legend swap, but we're actually seeing Clous staking to that Isaiah, which to me is a little bit surprising perhaps. Maybe they think they've still got it, and I'm not going to lose faith in them just yet, but it's looking like it's starting off rough side.
And ITA has been really, really good about getting those extra stocks of those weapon tosses there, throwing that one down to the bottom blast zone. Clous could have made it back, but I'm pretty sure like sniped his jump, and that was just pretty much it. And immediately, ITA starting off with another huge combo.
A couple of nairs coming out, still full stock lead coming out from ITA. Tries to go for the side stig to find that KO. And we're seeing Clous again being very, very reserved here. It's almost as if, Ida just keeps pushing Clous into this metaphorical corner, which is just giving Clous a really hard time to pop off.
All right, Clous adapting a little bit, not going to the wall, going to actually just recover high instead. Good awareness. I know you're down, but you're not out just yet. But good lord, what a lot of knockback on that. And the edge guard, no. All right, makes it to the wall, hops around again. Yeah, Clous is doing a much better job of getting back to the stage in the third game.
For sure, and also doing a great job at just, sustaining their stocks here and not getting knocked out. We even see them getting a little bit courageous there on the offstage. Massive opportunity for ITA to find a KO. Not going to be able to do it though. And again, I'm impressed at how long Clous is able to sustain this stock.
Yeah, he really is. Now, we do want to see if he can take the stock from Queen Nigel, but... Again, the overextension. This is exactly what I was talking about. You're in a position where you might maybe be able to get the stock and you're not confident. He's just going so hard trying to find it, and every single time ITA finds these reversals, takes the stock, and then fires back with like huge combos.
Yeah, you see it right now. Ida going for these massive combos, double recovery off the top, finding a read at the bottom as well. This is looking like there's a potential for another 3 stock here to make the to have the entire set sweep. Clous, you cannot let this happen, man. You've been so close all this time. All you need is to finish off a stock here, but it's looking difficult. Second side MC coming out. That's not going to connect though.
And there it is, another Gimp. Is he going to make it? No! Could not get there far enough. He was really close. I mean, the knockback on that weapon toss is definitely really tough, but it looks like